Ladies and gentlemen, life is full of challenges, moments that test the very core of who we are. There are times when the weight of our struggles feels unbearable, when it seems like the walls are closing in and the path forward is hidden by shadows. But let me tell you something, those hard places, those moments of difficulty and despair, are not where your story ends. They are where transformation begins. It's in the hard places that we discover what we're made of. It's in the struggle that strength is forged. You see, ease and comfort don't produce resilience. It's pressure that turns coal into diamonds. It's heat that refines gold. And it's adversity that molds character. When you're in that tough spot, when you feel like giving up, remember this: you are being shaped for something greater. The hard place isn't your prison, it's your proving ground. It's where you learn to dig deep, to push beyond the limits you thought existed. It's where you uncover abilities and gifts you didn't even know you had. But let's be real, it's not easy. There will be tears. There will be moments when you question your purpose, your worth, your ability to go on. And in those moments you must make a choice. Will you let the hard place define you, or will you rise above it? Will you let it break you, or will you let it build you? You have everything you need within you to make it through. It's already there, waiting for you to tap into it. The strength, the courage, the perseverance, they're yours to claim. But you have to keep moving. Even if it's just one step at a time, you have to keep going. Don't let the hard place paralyze you. Let it propel you. And remember, no one climbs a mountain by accident. It takes intention. It takes effort. It takes a refusal to quit, even when the climb feels impossible. You may stumble, you may fall, but the key is to get back up, to keep reaching higher, to keep striving for the summit. The hard place is temporary, but what it produces in you is eternal. It will shape your destiny, strengthen your resolve, and set you on a path that leads to victory. So embrace it. Don't run from it. Don't resent it. Work through it and watch how it works in you. The hard place is where champions are made. It's where legacies are built. And it's where you discover that the strength to overcome was always within you. Life often feels like a series of turning points, each one shaping us in ways we don't always understand. Among these moments, the hardest places, the ones filled with pain, confusion, and doubt, can feel like endings. They seem to bring everything to a halt, making us question if we'll ever move forward again. But the truth is, these hard places are not where our stories stop. They are where the most profound transformations begin. When we face difficulties, our first instinct is often resistance. We question why these struggles have come our way, why the path has become so steep, or why the answers seem so elusive. The temptation to see hard times as insurmountable obstacles is strong, and it's easy to label them as moments of defeat. But beneath the surface, something powerful is at work. Hard places have a way of stripping away the superficial, forcing us to confront our deepest fears, our true desires, and our untapped potential. These challenges act as catalysts. They disrupt the routine and the comfortable, breaking us out of patterns that no longer serve us. In those moments when everything feels like it's falling apart, we begin to see what really matters. Struggles expose the parts of our lives that need attention, the areas where we've been settling for less than we deserve, and the opportunities for growth we've been avoiding. Without the pressure of hard places, we might never confront these truths. Transformation begins in discomfort. It's in the tension of not knowing, in the space where answers aren't clear, that we start to grow. Just as a seed must break through the earth to sprout, we must push through the resistance to discover our potential. Growth isn't gentle, it's often messy, uncomfortable, and even painful. But it's in that struggle that we begin to see the outlines of something greater taking shape. Hard places also reveal strength we didn't know we had. When life is smooth and predictable, we rarely have to dig deep. But when the ground beneath us shifts, we're forced to call on reserves of courage, resilience, and determination that might have otherwise remained hidden. These moments become mirrors, reflecting back the power that lies within us. They teach us that we are capable of enduring far more than we believed, and that our capacity to overcome is greater than we imagined. In these moments, transformation is not just about survival, it's about renewal. Hard places burn away the inessential, leaving room for something new to emerge. They challenge our old ways of thinking, encouraging us to embrace change and reimagine what's possible. The pain of letting go of the past is often the price we pay for stepping into a brighter future. It's important to remember that transformation doesn't happen overnight. Hard places don't immediately reveal their purpose or their benefits. In the midst of difficulty, it's natural to feel lost, to wonder if anything good can come from the struggle. But with time, perspective often shifts. What once felt like an ending begins to look like the doorway to a new chapter. The very experiences that seem to break us become the foundation on which we build our strength and success. Transformation isn't a passive process, it requires our active participation. Hard places call us to make choices. Will we let the weight of our struggles hold us down, or will we use them as stepping stones to rise higher? Will we let fear dictate our actions, or will we lean into the discomfort, trusting that it's leading us somewhere meaningful? Every time we choose to keep moving forward, even when it's hard, we take a step closer to becoming who we're meant to be. In these moments, it's also crucial to embrace vulnerability. Hard places have a way of isolating us, making us feel as though no one else can understand what we're going through. But the truth is, struggle is a universal human experience. When we open up about our challenges, we create space for connection, support, and shared wisdom. Vulnerability doesn't make us weak, it reminds us that we're not alone. Hard places are also fertile ground for discovery. They force us to get creative, to think differently, and to approach problems in new ways. When we're pushed to our limits, we often find solutions we never would have considered otherwise. These moments of innovation don't just help us navigate the present, they equip us with tools and insights that will serve us for the rest of our lives. Perhaps the most profound aspect of transformation in hard places is the way it shapes our perspective. When we emerge on the other side of difficulty, we often find that our priorities have shifted. We see life differently. We value things we once took for granted, and we approach challenges with a new sense of confidence and clarity. The very struggles that felt like they might destroy us become the experiences that define us and that provide us in the best possible way. Hard places are not meant to be avoided or feared, they are meant to be navigated. They are not punishments, they are invitations to grow. And while they may feel overwhelming in the moment, they carry within them the seeds of transformation. Every hard place holds the potential to make us stronger, wiser, and more capable than we were before. Life will always have its share of challenges, but how we respond to them is what truly matters. When we choose to see hard places as opportunities rather than obstacles, we unlock their power to transform us. We begin to understand that the most difficult moments are also the most meaningful. They are where we discover who we are, where we find our purpose, and where we start to write the next chapter of our story. Adversity is a universal experience, one that visits everyone in some form or another. No one is immune to challenges, setbacks, or moments of doubt. Yet it is within the fabric of adversity that some of the most profound aspects of our character are revealed and refined. When life presses against us, when the weight feels unbearable, it is shaping us in ways we often cannot see at the time. The trials we endure are not just obstacles, they are opportunities to uncover strength, resilience, and untapped potential. Resilience isn't born in comfort. It doesn't develop when all goes according to plan. Instead, resilience is forged in the crucible of difficulty. When faced with hardship, we are forced to adapt, to rethink our strategies, and to persist in the face of uncertainty. Every moment of struggle serves as a test, challenging us to rise above our circumstances and pushing us to discover what lies within. Adversity strips away the unnecessary, revealing the core of who we are. It has a way of distilling our lives down to the essentials, forcing us to confront truths we might otherwise avoid. In moments of struggle, we are often surprised by the depths of our own strength. We find ourselves rising to challenges we thought were beyond us, enduring hardships we never believed we could survive. This is the essence of resilience, the ability to face life's storms and emerge, not just intact but stronger. Character is not built in a day, nor is it shaped in ease. It is adversity that molds and refines us, much like pressure shapes coal into diamonds. Every trial we face, every obstacle we overcome, adds another layer to the foundation of who we are. These experiences teach us patience, humility, and perseverance. They remind us of our capacity to grow and adapt, even in the most difficult of circumstances. One of the most valuable lessons adversity teaches is the power of perspective. When we encounter challenges, our initial reaction is often to focus on the problem, to magnify its size and scope until it feels insurmountable. But over time, adversity helps us develop a different lens. It teaches us to see beyond the immediate difficulty, to recognize the growth and opportunities hidden within the struggle. This shift in perspective doesn't just help us endure hardship, it transforms it into a tool for growth. Adversity also reveals our values and priorities. When life is smooth, it's easy to get caught up in distractions, to lose sight of what truly matters. But in moments of difficulty, we are forced to focus on what is most important. Challenges clarify our purpose and sharpen our sense of direction. They remind us of the relationships, goals, and principles that truly define us. Strength often comes from the most unexpected places. When adversity strikes, it can feel like our world is falling apart. Yet, as we navigate the storm, we often discover reserves of courage, determination, and ingenuity we didn't know we had. These moments of revelation are not just about survival, they are about uncovering the incredible potential that lies within each of us. Adversity doesn't just test our limits, it expands them. Another profound aspect of adversity is the way it connects us to others. Struggles have a way of breaking down barriers, reminding us of our shared humanity. In moments of difficulty, we often find ourselves leaning on others for support, guidance, and encouragement. These connections don't just help us endure, they enrich our lives in meaningful ways. Adversity reminds us that we are not alone and that there is strength in community. Adversity also challenges us to be creative and resourceful. When life doesn't go as planned, we are forced to think outside the box, to approach problems in new and innovative ways. These moments of ingenuity don't just help us navigate the present, they equip us with tools and strategies that will serve us for years to come. The skills we develop in times of difficulty become assets we carry forward, enabling us to face future challenges with confidence and clarity. Perhaps one of the greatest gifts of adversity is its ability to cultivate gratitude. When we endure hardship, we gain a deeper appreciation for the moments of peace, joy, and connection in our lives. Adversity reminds us not to take these blessings for granted. It teaches us to savor the simple things, to find beauty in the midst of struggle, and to celebrate even the smallest victories. Resilience, strength, and character are not qualities we are born with, they are qualities we cultivate through experience. Adversity is the teacher, the forge in which these attributes are shaped. Each challenge we face, no matter how difficult, carries within it the seeds of growth and transformation. It is up to us to nurture those seeds, to embrace the process, and to trust that the struggle is not in vain. Every story of triumph, every tale of perseverance begins with adversity. It is the thread that connects all great achievements and all profound personal growth. Adversity is not something to fear or avoid. It is something to face head on with courage and determination. It is the force that pushes us to grow, to rise, and to become the best versions of ourselves. Through adversity, We learn to trust ourselves. We learn that we are capable of enduring more than we ever imagined, and that the strength we need is already within us. This trust is not just a gift, it is a foundation, one that allows us to face future challenges with confidence and grace. Adversity doesn't just prepare us for life, it enriches it, reminding us of our power and potential. The struggles we face shape us in profound ways, leaving a lasting impact on who we are and how we navigate the world. Adversity is not a detour, it is part of the journey. It is a teacher, a guide, and a catalyst for growth. And as we move through it, we discover that the strength to overcome has been within us all along. That progress is rarely straightforward. It is a winding road filled with obstacles, detours, and moments of doubt. The journey forward demands more than just a desire to succeed. It requires persistence, intentional effort, and a refusal to give up, even when the path seems impossibly hard. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a testament to the power of perseverance and the strength it takes to keep moving when everything in you wants to stop. The idea of refusing to quit is not just about grit, it's about belief. Belief in yourself, in the process, and in the possibility of a better outcome. It's easy to press forward when everything is going well, but the real test of determination comes when progress slows, obstacles mount, and the finish line feels out of reach. It's in those moments that intentionality becomes your guiding force. Progress isn't accidental. It's the result of deliberate, consistent action, even when motivation wanes. Taking intentional steps requires clarity of purpose. You must understand why you're moving forward, even when the odds seem stacked against you. That purpose becomes your anchor, the thing you return to when doubt creeps in. Without it, it's easy to lose your way, to give in to the temptation of retreating to what feels safe and familiar. Purpose doesn't just give direction, it fuels resilience, reminding you why the struggle is worth it. Perseverance is often misunderstood as a grand, unyielding effort, but it is far more subtle. Progress happens in the quiet moments, in the choices made when no one else is watching. It's in the decision to get up and try again after failure. It's in the willingness to start over when plans fall apart. And it's in the courage to take even the smallest step when the weight of the journey feels overwhelming. These small acts of persistence, repeated over time, compound into something extraordinary. Momentum is a powerful force, but it doesn't come without effort. To build momentum, you must first move. Even the smallest action can create a ripple effect, gradually gaining strength and propelling you forward. The act of starting, even imperfectly, is a declaration of your intention to grow and progress. Each step builds upon the last, creating a rhythm that carries you through the toughest parts of the journey. One of the greatest challenges in refusing to quit is facing setbacks. Setbacks can feel like confirmation of your worst fears, as though the progress you've made is meaningless. But setbacks are not the end of the story, they are opportunities to reassess, to learn, and to grow. Each stumble teaches you something valuable, whether it's a lesson about patience, a reminder to adjust your approach, or a deeper understanding of your own limits. Progress isn't linear, and setbacks are not failures, they are stepping stones. Intentionality also means being adaptable. The path forward is rarely what you imagine it to be, and the willingness to pivot, to try new approaches, is essential. Clinging to a rigid plan can be just as damaging as giving up entirely. Progress requires flexibility, the ability to recognize when something isn't working, and the courage to change course. Adaptability doesn't mean abandoning your goals, it means finding new ways to achieve them. The journey of progress is often a lonely one. There will be times when others don't understand your vision, when support feels scarce, and when self-doubt threatens to take over. In those moments, self-discipline becomes your closest ally. Discipline is what keeps you moving when motivation fades. It's the practice of showing up for yourself, of honoring your commitment to progress, even when it's hard. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency. Refusing to quit also means acknowledging and celebrating small victories along the way. Progress isn't just about reaching the final destination, it's about recognizing and appreciating the milestones you achieve on the journey. Each accomplishment, no matter how minor it seems, is proof of your effort and a reminder of how far you've come. These moments of celebration fuel your momentum, giving you the energy to keep going. The willingness to persist is deeply connected to your mindset. A growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, is crucial for navigating the challenges of progress. This mindset allows you to see obstacles not as insurmountable barriers, but as opportunities to learn and improve. It shifts your focus from what you can't do to what you can, encouraging a spirit of curiosity and determination. Community can also play a significant role in progress. Surrounding yourself with people who believe in you, who encourage your efforts, and who hold you accountable can make all the difference. Progress is not always something you can achieve alone. It often requires the support, insight, and collaboration of others. These connections remind you that you're not alone in your journey and that others have walked similar paths and overcome similar challenges. Progress often feels slow, and it's easy to become impatient, to wonder if your efforts are making a difference. But change, especially meaningful change, takes time. The results of your persistence may not be immediately visible, but that doesn't mean they aren't happening. Growth is often incremental, building quietly in the background until one day you look back and realize just how far you've come. One of the most powerful aspects of refusing to quit is the sense of self-worth it fosters. Each time you push through a challenge, each time you take a step forward despite the difficulty, you prove to yourself that you are capable, that you are strong, and that you are deserving of the progress you seek. This growing confidence becomes a foundation for future success, a reminder that you can overcome whatever comes your way. Progress isn't just about reaching goals, it's about the person you become along the way. The challenges you face, the setbacks you endure, and the victories you achieve shape your character in profound ways. The journey transforms you, teaching you patience, resilience, and a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Refusing to quit isn't just about what you accomplish, it's about who you become in the process. The refusal to quit, the decision to keep moving forward even when it's hard, is one of the most powerful choices you can make. It's an act of faith, a declaration that your efforts matter and that the challenges you face are worth overcoming. Each step, no matter how small, is a testament to your determination and a reminder that progress is always possible for those who refuse to give up.